Are manufacturers rapidly developing hard drives to utilize Thunderbolt? Yes. However, your definition of rapid and my definition of rapid are not, and their definition is not the same thing. Every hard drive manufacturer right now is looking at Thunderbolt. What they're trying to figure out how to do, especially the guys that are selling at low price points, is Thunderbolt costs a lot more because the Sandy Bridge chip interface is not cheap. So if they were to put the Thunderbolt attachment in, they're going to be increasing the cost of their hard drive to be able to support Thunderbolt. Now, for the high-end guys that are charging, say, $20,000, and I'm exaggerating for a RAID, adding another $50 to $100 doesn't make a big difference. But for the guys that are doing single drives at $200, having the price suddenly go from $200 to $250, they're going to lose the marketing battle when people say this one's got Thunderbolt, that one doesn't, and one of them costs $50 more. Again, I'm inventing numbers. I don't know what the actual price differential is. I was recently at a conference called the Creative Storage Conference that Tom Coughlin held. And one of the things I learned is that there's a new form of Thunderbolt cable that's under construction. It's not available yet. It's still in development. But it takes the Thunderbolt port and it brings that out to a breakout box. And on the back of the breakout box, there's a FireWire connector. There's a high-speed USB connector. There's a mini SAS connector. There's an eSATA connector. So that now manufacturers can say, buy this breakout box, which comes out of Thunderbolt. You can now plug any of our devices into that breakout box. And now the RAID manufacturers can take their existing RAIDs and connect it at high speed into Thunderbolt. It may not deliver the full 10 gigabits per second that Thunderbolt's capable of. But frankly, with Final Cut 10, the fastest data rate that you need for Final Cut 10, maximum with a dissolve going on at the same time, is about 100 megabytes a second, which maxes out at the very, very high end of what a single drive can do. A little bit more, actually. So what we're seeing is for Final Cut 10, until Final Cut 10 supports Multicam, even a low-end Thunderbolt device is going to be perfect. With Multicam, I did a test with Final Cut 7 about 6 months ago. If I take Final Cut 7, 16 multicam images at ProRes 422 HQ, the data transfer rate is about 400 megabytes a second. Well, Thunderbolt's capable of 2.5 times that, 1.2 gigabytes per second. So Thunderbolt will be fast enough to support Final Cut 7 or Final Cut 10 into the future. Are they developing it? Yes, but the hardware requirements, and they've got to do new machining and new casing and new ports and testing, they're going to be coming, but they're going to be coming a little later this year.